We need to go to our correspondent, Bukola Oriewo in Ibadan, who is standing by, we understand, with the Commissioner of Police to give us an update. Buki, go ahead, please.
Hello? Hello, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Go ahead.
Okay, good morning. Well, I'm currently at Ward 10 Unit 7 in Ibadan Northwest Local Government Area of Ibadan. That's Eleyele Road. And voting commenced about 15 minutes ago at this particular point. We've been to quite a number of places, and it looks like INEC is walking the talk because most of the places we've visited, election materials arrived quite early. And while we were here observing, the crew of the security forces in Oyo State just met us here, and I have with me the DIG in charge of elections in the Southwest here with me. He's going to be sharing his experience of the monitoring the exercise so far. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
May we meet you, sir?
DIG Yakubu Jibril, DIG in charge of Southwest election. Okay,
so far from what you have seen, what is your assessment?
Very perfect. I've been to most of the polling units. Elections voting has commenced, and I've talked to the INEC officials. They have no challenges. All their card readers are all working, no problems at all. And the restriction of movement, there are people adhering to it. You can see the street as even they have been swept. Nobody moving, and we're on top of the matter. And we will ensure that all vehicles don't move about and people go about their normal casting of vote without any intimidation.
Okay, sir. For residents in Oyo State, they are particularly concerned about identifying flash points. Like during the last election, we had a case of somebody who was killed at the Ibadan Southeast. Has there been any measures taken to beef for security in those areas especially?
Very well, very well. If you observe, the flash points were identified. Even the last incident, those who committed that act were already have been arrested, and we have already taken extra measures to ensure that that incident does not repeat itself. So all the flash points have been identified. The Commissioner of Police, the AIG in charge of the zone are all doing their best to ensure that that thing does not happen, and the flash points are well covered and well fortified, better than the past election.
Thank you so very much, sir.
Thank you very much.
You have something to tell us again?
Nothing much.
All right, thank you, sir. I also have the AIG in charge of Zone 11 here with me, AIG Leye Oyebade. From what you have seen so far, I know you are responsible for about 3 states. What will be your assessment?
So far, so good. The police officers have been on the ground early enough, and we've been able to curtail movement, because restriction of movement is part of the strategy to ensure that everything goes on orderly. And with what we've done this morning, I've gone round, even from Tollgate, we've gone up to Iwo Road, and all those flash points mentioned, they are not static, because crime is dynamic. So what we're doing is to follow up as events unfold. But for now, we are going as far as to Ogbomoso, and even as I'm here, the DIG is also monitoring the whole of the Southwest. I am monitoring up to Ondo, and we have feelers that all is well. So we will continue to ensure that the rule of law is followed, like the DIG have emphasized. Those that are going out, let them go out and perform their civic responsibilities. Those that want to cause the problem, we are more than on the ground and ready for them. And proper investigation will be carried out with diligent prosecution. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your time. Thank you. Well, there you have it. The major point for people is that there is no need to panic. People should go out en masse and exercise their franchise. And from all indications and all the places we have visited, voting has been ongoing and it's been peaceful so far. We hope that that tempo will be maintained. Although we had a mild incident here earlier on where some people were trying to campaign and then people resisted it with immediacy, and the situation was put under control, and then voting started and everything is calm here. From Ward 10, Unit 7, Ibadan Northwest Local Government Area of Ibadan on Eleyele Road. This is Bukola Oriowo, Channel Television News.
Thank you very much indeed, Bukola, reporting live from Oyo State there as you saw. But let's get back to Mr. But it's interesting to see. Yes, you may have seen a lot of security presence there, but he was saying that she did say the impression we have, we don't expect them to be that close to the polling units if they're just partying, if they're just, doing their normal parade, as it were.